I'm so freaking excited right now. In my hands is an album that I have been waiting for quite some time. Well, really not that long, but considering how long it's been out, I've been waiting for it for quite a while and waiting to own my own copy of it. This is the Epic from Kamasi, Washington. I'm not sure why I'm showing you the cardboard, but there you go. It's pretty exciting, right? This is the first video I've done like this, and I know that a lot of people have been anticipating this album, especially on vinyl here, because they just weren't really sure how they were going to do it. This is a 3-hour album, and to have the whole thing on vinyl is pretty crazy, pretty awesome. I'm super glad that they did it, that they got this done. My collection is mainly pop rock, psychedelic rock, progressive rock, and I probably just have a handful of jazz albums, but it's mostly jazz rock groups like Return to Forever, Steely Dan, groups like that. So I really only have probably 5 to 10 classic jazz albums, classic sounding jazz albums, and certainly no modern jazz that has that classic appeal. And this is definitely one of those albums. It's pretty much just top tier musicians playing at their utmost potential. So this is craziness, and it's really been my go-to sort of homework, just chillin' album for quite some time. So I think it's time. They even got this little tab for me, just so I don't have to cut in and ruin anything. It's the moment! Wait, it's not that. It's getting closer! Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? This is a real thing. This is huge. But you just want me to show it. Jeez. This is thick. This is thick. This is probably an inch thick, maybe 3/4 of an inch thick. Wow. Here's the back. Like I said, this is a 3-hour album. It's Kamasi and featuring just a ton of amazing, amazing jazz musicians. Oh man. Okay, so outside, obviously just a sweet cover. We got the 3 here. You can see them in there. So it's a box that kind of encases these 3 separate packages. Here's the good old plastic rip. Half the time I like ruin the corner of my record. I'm not really one of those people to put my use outer sleeves for my vinyl at all. I just find that, I don't know. I understand the appeal of protecting the actual vinyl itself, but to protect the outer sleeve, probably something I'm never going to sell. I don't really care too much, so I don't really do that. Life's too short, I think. So here we go. So you can see, I'm going to pull out an insert here. Got a couple inserts. Got some artwork, that's pretty sweet. With all the performances on the back here, we got thank you to God, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Way to go, Kamasi. Got some more art here. Oh my gosh, this is cool. It says artwork is by Casey Wolf Haxton. It's a pretty artsy name. Okay, it says the Epic recordings were inspired by Kamasi Washington's recurrent dream in which he envisioned a story of the Guard. Here's an excerpt from the upcoming graphic novel. I have no idea what the theme, or I really had no idea what the theme was of this album, what he was going off. but I do know a couple of the performers. Obviously, Flying Lotus, Thundercat, kind of modern jazz figures. Everyone at Brain Feeder is another is also in the Thank You, that label. Pretty amazing for modern jazz and experimental music. All right, so there we go. Let me show you that artwork just one more time. Really cool stuff here. I can't wait to read some of this, try to understand this a little bit better. I love the colors here, these blacks and grays, and then inside here we have this red is the first disc here. Hopefully that's in focus. Pretty cool stuff. They got red and then black and gold in here. Really cool color scheme. I'll take out the actual vinyl. Not much to see here. It's pretty standard black. Each label, I'm guessing, is the right color, or a different color, black, red, or gold. I also got a download up here. That's pretty sweet. This is thick vinyl. I'm pretty sure it's 180 grams, but I think all of you have seen black vinyl, so I'm just gonna, not show that exactly. But here's the next one. Same sort of thing. Wait, so this one's called Volume 2, The Glorious Tale. What is Volume 1 here? The Plan. So The Plan, The Glorious Tale is the second volume here. Each one of these is really an album in itself. You can really start listening to this album in any way, at any place, and it's going to pull you in. You don't really have to go through the whole thing. It can be pretty tedious to do 3 hours of listening, especially to experimental, crazy jazz. So if you're going to listen to this album, don't feel guilty if you're not as dedicated and going through the entire thing. Here's the third one. This one's Volume 3, The Historic Repetition. Great pictures of Kamasi here. They got, all the performers, just these long lists of performers on each song. Crazy stuff. I mean, they have 5 violinists on one of the songs here. And I think one of the really cool things about this album is the choral vocals. They have every single choral vocalist listed here, which is awesome. I think that added so much to the builds in these songs. So much. I didn't show you the label with that other one. I apologize for that. And I apologize also if you're someone who wants to be seeing the actual vinyl. But again, I think you kind of know what it looks like. But I think just this packaging is worth this unboxing video. Super cool. Again, super psyched to listen to this thing. Just got this really thick cardboard box, and then this spine here that's really going to stand out in my collection. So I think it's time to get listening to this thing. Let me know if there's something else that you wanted to see with this album specifically. I'm going to do another unboxing video, or a couple, for some bigger releases down the line. One of them is the Red Hot Chili Peppers Stadium Arcadium re-release, which really in middle school was probably my favorite album. So really a childhood favorite there for me. And I'll do that one for sure. But again, Kamasi, Washington, the Epic. It's time. It's time to do this. Thank you for watching this. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Please comment on what you loved about this album. I think my favorite tracks are Rerun Home from the third hour of this. I also really loved Final Thought, that melody in there. Excellent. This is an album every single time I listen to it, and I can't say this about many albums. Even though I've listened to it probably 100 times by now. I hear something new every single time, whether it's a piano layer or a bass line that I didn't quite hear the nuances of the first time, the first 100 times. Every single time I hear something new. So this album is still blowing me away, so definitely give it a listen. And yeah, see you later.